The Diabetes Society is located in San Jose, California. It was founded in 1963 by moms. They were really worried about their young children having diabetes, and they had nowhere to go or anyone to talk to about it. So they got together as a group. They invited some physicians to join them, and they put together this program for their children. We do community service. When you're first diagnosed with diabetes and you're at your doctor's office, most people are in a state of shock at that time, and so they don't really hear what the doctor has to say to them. So the physicians refer them to us, and we sit down with them and explain what diabetes is, how nutrition is involved, how exercise is involved, and how to use your monitors, your glucose, and just sitting down and letting the individual absorb what their diagnosis means to them, and not just to them, but also to their family.
For the summer of 2011, the Diabetes Society is offering a variety of camp programs. We're going to have 2 separate week-long residential camps, one local in the Santa Cruz Mountains, and one about 50 miles east of Fresno up in Sequoia National Park. We're also offering a week-long day camp in the San Jose area. We're having a short one-day day camp up in the Sacramento area, and we're offering a 3-day, 2-night weekend family camp in the Lake Tahoe area. At our camps with the Diabetes Society, the kids do a variety of different things. First off, we make sure that diabetes education is up front and center. We spend about an hour a day with doing formal diabetes education with the kids. That's with the nurses, the dietitians, or the doctors that we have on staff. Of course, we also make sure the rest of the day is filled with a lot of fun things, like swimming, hiking, rock climbing, all sorts of games, and of course, arts and crafts. We like to make sure that our kids get the full summer camp experience in a safe and supportive environment. Having camps like the Diabetes Summer Camps are so important because it gives kids an opportunity to go to summer camp. Some of these kids, unfortunately, have never had the opportunity to leave their parents' care. Their parents are sometimes in charge of their diabetes management, and it can be a really scary situation to have your child go away and have somebody help manage that. Luckily, at the diabetes camps, because we have such an immense support with our medical staff, we're able to offer that supportive environment so parents feel comfortable sending their kids to us. The kids at the summer camp make amazing connections. They're in an environment where they're with kids that are dealing with the same challenges as they have to deal with every single day. This gives them the opportunity to make long-lasting friendships that they can carry with them through life. The Diabetes Society has a lot of exciting changes coming out, especially in our camping programs. First off, we're going to be doing an online registration this year. It's going to make things a lot easier for families for the first time, as well as those families that return to us year after year after year. We're also going to be adding some new camps. We're looking forward to the winter of 2011 and 2012 in hopes of adding a ski camp. Another goal of the Diabetes Society is to make more weekend and family camps throughout the year. That way we can keep our campers connected with the friends that they've made during the summer throughout the entire school year.
It's one of the few opportunities for her to have a camp experience and do things that normal kids do in a really safe medical environment, and we feel really comfortable that she's properly cared for.
Another exciting addition to the Diabetes Society camping program will be the addition of a teen group. What I hope to do is create a group of teens that I can train with once or twice a month, and then what we can do is they can come out and assist in outreach events throughout the community. Maybe it's a tabling event at a symposium, or it's assisting with the childcare at an ADA event. The Diabetes Society has an amazing medical support team while we're at summer camp. Our ratios are 1 to 2 nurses for every cabin. That's 1 to 2 nurses for every 8 to 10 campers. We also have a variety of doctors on throughout the week. We always have 1 or 2 doctors on site overseeing our medical program, as well as registered dietitians that help the kids with carb counting and meal planning at all of our meal times and snack times.
One of the most remarkable things I find about camp is the messages I receive from parents and kids after they go home. And parents often remark that the kids have blossomed and been rejuvenated in their energy to care for their diabetes. And they say, "What did you do? My kid is so excited to test their blood sugar." And I said, well, it's just about hanging out and all of us doing it at the same time together.
The Diabetes Society operates as a nonprofit, and one of our goals in the camping program is to make sure that any child that wants to come to camp has the opportunity, regardless of their financial background. The way that we're able to support them and provide camperships is through donations, grant funding, and community support. We have people that donate time, materials, and money, and we couldn't operate without them. A donation of as little as $700 can send a child to camp for a full residential camp for a full week. And it's an amazing opportunity that can help change their life.
The day camps we usually do in partnership with some other healthcare facility. We do some with Kaiser, we do some with the Lions Group, many different groups throughout the state of California. Our biggest base is from Bakersfield all the way through Lake Tahoe. Our biggest majority of people come from Santa Clara County, but not all of them. We also have kids that even come from out of state to come to our camps, and they're wonderful. Our family camps are for mom, dad, or just mom or dad and their child to come to camp. Clinical trials is another department that we have, and what clinical trials are, there's a lot of pharmaceutical and drug companies that are out there that want to try out new meters, new pumps, and they need to come to a place where they feel the place is secure, it has the knowledge, it has the client base to help them try out their new product. And to try it for them is to see if their instructions are clear, if using the device is easy to do, and if the patient remembers how to do it over a 2-week period of time. So we set up the whole office for clinical trials. There are nurses that come in. We have a patient base that we use, and they come throughout the 2 weeks, try the device, see if it works, see if it's understandable. We collect all of that data, and at the end of 2 weeks, we send it back to the company, and then they take it from there. If one of the devices doesn't work well or the way that it reads isn't right, they'll make all of those changes before they send it to the market. So we're helping out from the beginning of the product all the way through the marketing of the product. The Diabetes Society is funded on 100% donations. It's either by a corporation, a foundation, a grant, or individuals coming in and giving us a donation. We don't receive any money from the government or from other resources like that. So everything we do comes from the heart and someone wanting to give to us and to help individuals manage their diabetes. If you're interested in getting involved with the Diabetes Society, there's many different ways you can do that. You can volunteer, you can sponsor, you can become a member of the Diabetes Society, and if you're really interested, you can also look to become one of our board members eventually down the road. You can contact us by phone or at our website, diabetessociety.org.